Hey y'all, it's Aaliyah and I am back with another video. If you don't know who I am a mom, I'm an educator, I'm a homeschooling mom, I'm an educator, I'm a garden educator, I am an entrepreneur, or what they would call an edpreneur, because I am an entrepreneur but I do educational things, right? Yeah, that's just a little bit about who I am. I'm on my entrepreneur journey, starting a nonprofit, helping homeschooling families to garden, teaching parents how to garden and include learning in the gardening, but also working with children as well, and doing a plethora of other things in the community, hosting events, and things like that. So yeah, that's me, Aaliyah, period. But today we are outside starting some more seeds. So about 2 weeks ago I started some seeds with the dirt that I just have, regular dirt that I already had and used, and you all, I'll show you a video. I started some no, those are dandelions. No, those aren't poisonous. You can't eat those. Those are edible. But what? Did you like it? So these are the seeds that I grew 2 weeks ago. These are the indoor seeds. And as you can tell, they are pretty leggy, which means that they weren't getting enough sun, as well as the soil. I feel like was super thick, right? So I decided to repot them and use some better soil, some potting soil and seed starter soil. I mixed it together to create a new type of soil to transplant these seedlings in to see if they will grow better. Here are the finished results. To me, overall, it just looks better. I am hoping and praying that they do grow. So don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my journey of growing. And now we're going to go back to the regular scheduled program. Today I'm going to be doing some seed planting. And yeah, get some more seeds in the dirt for this garden program that I'm doing. So I'm trying to get like a lot of seeds because I am going to be growing in a community garden and for my home as well. Or at least trying to do both, right? Well, we're gonna see what happens. We're just praying for a good gardening season this year. But yeah, I'm trying to just get seeds down, planted, and see how they grow and see what we can grow this year. But here's just what I got: some seed trays. I have some seed starter. I decided to just get some seed starter mix, you all, instead of making my own. I heard this was really good. I got it from one of our garden centers here. And our handy dandy seed box with all of our seeds, because I'm not that very organized, and so I just keep everything in a box. So get started with planting some spring veggies and flowers. Oh yeah, I bought some flowers. I need to go find those. Yeah, I'm gonna be growing some flowers as well. Every year we plant sunflowers. We plant a sunflower fence, sunflower bed. So I'm planting sunflowers this year, but also, like I said, some spring crops. This is my first year actually using seed starters mix and seed starter pots to start seeds. I usually just put everything in the ground, but this year we're deciding to use our beds for flowers and grow in containers. And so I would love for us to start in seed starters and then transplant everything. However, I did learn that some of the vegetables that I started, like the radishes, you don't really need to plant them in seed starters. You can just put those in the ground. So I will be growing more radish. If these don't grow and transplant well, I'll be growing more radish directly in the beds at the community garden. I won't be growing radish in my grow bags this year. I'm gonna be using the grow bags to grow summer crops. So that's why I'm planting summer crops now as well on indoors, but also spring crops outdoors, and letting them sit outside in the seed starter pots to see if they grow. But yeah, this is my first time doing seed starters. I usually just direct sow everything in the ground, but since we're not using our beds and we're using grow bags this year, I want to try something different. So we'll see if it works. I'm just hoping that it does work, you all. But yeah, in this video I was planting 2 different radishes, champion radish and icicle radish. My daughter wanted to plant some radish. It's really fun to include your children in gardening. I asked her, what do you want to grow? What do you want to grow? And she tells me. I let her look at the seeds. I let her plant the seeds. And this is how you get your children engaged in gardening, so that they can start to understand
the importance of gardening, growing their own food, what it takes, the work. I include her in everything, even if she doesn't help me when I'm gardening, starting seeds, planting seeds, weeding, anything. She's outside with me. Even if she's just playing, we're having conversations, we're talking about it, and I'm including her in the process of gardening so that she has this skill as she gets older. She loves to garden, so it is not that hard to get her engaged in gardening. She loves being outside. She loves talking about nature. But it's been just a great tool for us to continue our learning, especially as a homeschooling parent. Gardening, it's always evolving. We always have questions that we can ask. We're always trying to solve problems and figure things out. We are, being scientists. We're being naturalists. We're being explorers. We're doing a lot of skills. And so that's what I try to teach parents, is that in gardening, you can hit your academic skills, social skills, physical skills, and it also focuses on mental wellness as well. I know for me as a parent, gardening is therapy. And so I know for children, it's therapy as well. They love putting their hands in dirt. They love being outside with no shoes on, getting connected to nature, you all. And this is what I try to tell parents and teach parents as I'm doing my garden program. And so I'm just planting these seeds, you all, because I'm planting these seeds as a meaning to plant these seeds to help children to grow, right? Like I want them to be able to know, like, you are a seed. Just like the seeds grow, you can grow. And so I'm excited to get my garden program started, because I've noticed that gardening really boosts confidence in children. It increases vocabulary. It increases an appreciation for earth, just everything. In this video, we're actually planting spinach seeds, and it was just really cool to see the little spinach seeds and talk about spinach seeds. And all of these planters, I'm planting at least 1 or 2 seeds. I tried to go like let's put 1 seed, let's put 2 seeds, let's put 3 seeds to see how it grows. 1 seed is supposed to have everything it needs in it to grow. But when you have smaller seeds, of course you want to plant more than 1 seed with the smaller seeds. Larger seeds, you can plant 1 seed. Just think about how the seed looks, and think about, the size of the seeds when you're thinking about how many seeds you want to put in one little seed starter. But even those types of things are conversations to have with your children that you can include to help them to learn more about gardening and what they need to know, to help them to learn more about seeds and how they grow, and also just to help them to learn about food production, about sustainability. It's a lot of things that you can cover just going outside and starting to garden, right? So if you are a homeschooling parent and you're feeling stressed out, you don't know what you want to do, you don't know where to start a garden. Start a garden. That is my perfect advice to parents who want to teach their children, but you don't know. Even if you don't know how to garden, you can get started. That's the beautiful thing about it. You can get started with gardening, don't know how to garden, and just experiment. That's what we did. We started with a rose bush, and now we're here, right? We have elderberry bushes, blueberries, and things like that. And no, we are not where we want to be. We do not have the perfect garden, but that doesn't mean that we're going to stop gardening and stop teaching families and children how to garden. So yeah, I'm planting my sunflower seeds, you all. Like I said, I usually do not seed start anything, so this is my first time actually seed starting sunflowers. We're going to see if they grow. I really hope that they grow, but I do have a variety pack, so if they don't, I'm just going to put them in the ground. But we got to give it time to see if they're going to grow. So we're just going to see. We got to experiment. That's what gardening is about. It's about experimentation. And that's why I said we're scientists and we're just trying to figure things out. And even though, this is my 7th year of gardening, I'm still figuring things out. So I hope that, in this video, you get encouraged to just start. Go to the store. Get you some seed starter. If you have seeds, if you don't have seeds, buy seeds. Go to your seed bank. Go to the grocery store, buy some food, get the seeds out of there, and start there. You can use recycled material to start pots. I have used plastic jugs, cardboard boxes, everything. Like I said, this is my first year actually using seed starters because I wanted to feel a little fancy, and so I bought them, but I really don't need them. We have so many pots that we continue to reuse every year, so you do not have to spend a lot of money to start a garden. You can go to the Dollar Tree. That is a great place to start for your gardening needs.
So y'all, this is Coast of Maine seed starter. I actually really like this. I'm gonna see how it grows. This was $8.99 for 8.8 liters. I really like this soil. We gotta just see how it's gonna grow. But yeah, I like it.
Lastly, I water. I think the next time I'm gonna mix the water in with the mix before I plant, like before I put the dirt in the seed cells, because the water, it kind of floated on top a little bit and then it went down. And so I think I should water it first the next time, like water the dirt first and then just put it in there. It'll be better. So I'll try that the next time. See, learning things every day is learning something new in gardening. You just got to keep moving forward and keep going in your journey and see if things grow. If they don't grow, you start over. That's it. You start over, you try again. It's a great lesson in life. Like, a lot of people feel like they're too old to start over, to try again. Not in gardening. Sometimes you have to start over, try again. So we're going to see if these leaves grow, you all. Please, please, please like and subscribe this video. Come back, follow our 7th year of gardening, see what we grow, see what we don't grow, see how our journey goes. And I hope that, you know, this video inspires you to start a garden as well and continue your garden journey for years and years, right? Even if you get into your 7th year of gardening and you're still not where you are, it's okay. I know farmers who have been farming for years, you know, have lots of land, but didn't have a good season. So we just got to remember, you know, what is our goal? What is your goal? What is your goal? But in this video, I am transplanting. This is the same day, but I'm transplanting our broccoli and our herbs. Y'all, don't be like me. I was rough handling these plants. I was using one hand trying to record to show the process because I couldn't find my stand. So yeah, but anyways, you know, transplant, take the plants out carefully. Don't just, you know, water them, make sure that they're moist, and it'll be easier to take them out, and then, you know, transplant them into a different pot, loosen up the soil, loosen up the roots at the bottom a little bit, and pat them down with some new potting soil. I use back to roots potting soil to pot these broccolis and herbs. And that was it for today. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.